In this first session, we're going to see the interaction between the therapist and a young man who was referred to therapy by his father. We're not yet doing therapy. We're discussing the possibility of doing therapy and what the conditions of therapy would require. This is very typical narcissistic young adult who has finished his education but not engaged in any productive work or career activity. So getting back to where we began today, you're not sure there's any reason to come for therapy.
Yeah, do you think there's a reason? I mean...
Well, since it was your dad who initiated the...
He's the one who needs therapy, actually, but...
That could well be, but he did have a lot of concern about you, and...
So you spoke to him?
Oh, I thought you knew. I thought he had made that...
Oh.
We look into your ideas before, anything I would explain or describe to you, but you seem to be kind of shifting the focus away from you onto him and onto me. I'd like to get back to you for a minute.
Well, the focus should be on the one who needs therapy. But yeah, tell me what you have in mind.
Well, I mean, again, if we continue, it would probably be very important to have a session with you and him here together so we could...
And then you will see who actually needs therapy.
That's what I need to see.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything, but I've been a couple of times to LA, and I think I'm in the process of building something. I'm gonna set something up.
Well, that's what I was going to ask about. He said, to put it kind of in the simplest terms, you haven't kind of established any sort of plans to have a career or way to sustain.
Writing a script happens quietly, so I'm working on a script. And this is going to be the one that opens all the doors.
But he came, he said, my son is in his 30s now, and I'm supporting him 100%.
I'm 32, so it's almost like I'm in my 20s.
You seemed a little sensitive to my saying you're in your 30s.
Yeah, there is a struggle, and yeah, I'm not paralyzed, but there is a struggle. There's a need to. Something is blocked. I think it's a creative. I'm blocked creatively, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of a sense of a conflict in you that could use some reflection together.
Yeah, I think I told you about that script.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work backwards, but it's maybe I need help with.
Well, for instance, have a job that had an income.
And how would we do that? Like,
well, it would be a matter of your interests and what I felt had a therapeutic purpose to it. Like, if you're interested in film production, film writing, have you ever interned here in New York? There are a lot of films being... Get a job as an intern with a production company. You could see what happens on the set. You could get a little income in the meantime. But I would think that we could say, if you and I agree, and there are other things to discuss as well, that within 2 months, you'll have some kind of an activity that has a schedule,
yes.
Interaction with other people.
If you and I agree, yes.
Yeah. But if we agree that if those 2 months come and go, and you haven't found the kind of a ideal opportunity you're looking for, the script doctoring, the interning on a set or what have you, that could we agree that then you might have to go to
Yes.
something more concrete?
Yes.